Hello, this is Brennan Zaremba, and this is my final invention prototype for CPS. What you see before you is what I've called the plant nanny. The problem that it is solving is for people who have too many plants and don't want to make frequent trips to the bathroom or a sink to fill up their cup to water their plants. This allows you to shortcut that by filling a bucket, which is behind that door and I will show you in a moment, to fill up these plants with water. How it does it is it hooks up a hose to any faucet that you can screw into and feeds the water into a bucket. Inside of the bucket there is a pump, and that pump pumps the water into a splitter, which then diverts the water into 4 different directions. Now, something I could change for later on is that rather than having one splitter, you could hook up a pipe to another splitter and have 4 more, and then hook that one up to another splitter and have 4 more, etc., etc., etc. Being able to water more and more plants, the more splitters you add. So if I were to redesign this or do it again, I could simplify the bucket idea and have it be more clean and less, kind of thrown together, and have it go directly off of a water pipe. But then that would require you to hire someone to install it for you, because not everyone is very keen, or I suppose you could say mechanically inclined enough to know how to sweat pipes or do HVAC or PVC piping. So for this option, everyone can do it, everyone can build it. It's not that hard for people to do. So this is supposed to influence just people's daily lives, make something easier for them. Flick it on, walk away, come back and your plants are watered, so you can, in that time, make breakfast, drink some coffee, read the paper, who knows. So if I were to change the process in which I did this, I would probably poll people who would actually know what they would want, because all I did for this was ask my sister, which is where I got the idea from. How would this affect you? What would you like me to see? What would you like me to do to make this simple? And this is what I ended up coming up with. So what I learned about myself from doing this is that I was very resourceful. I was able to use just a basic concrete bucket that we had lying around and a spare agitator/pump from one of our old turtle tanks. And the only thing I really had to buy was this piping here, which does the water, and that distributor over there. Now, and one thing I should mention is what's neat about this distributor is that these valves can control how much water comes out of the pipe. So when it's completely like this, there's no water going down this pipe, and when it's fully down, like that, as you can see, it moves pretty fast, and the water comes out in a constant stream. But I keep them on low because I don't want these to overfill as I'm doing this. So for my creative style of being, someone who's imaginative, that really helped me in making this design, because I thought to myself, well, what if I just did, something like this, and you could feed the wires around there, you could feed the tubes around your room, and put them into your plants, have them drip, drip, drip constantly, or, set it so it goes off at a certain time. And something else that I thought, as a sort of tangent, is you hooked up one of those wall mount timers. It could go on when you want it to, and go off when you want it to. And I was really surprised. I surprised myself, really, at how well this came out. And I feel like this really highlights my daydreaming of, oh yeah, that'd be cool, and then all of a sudden, that daydream became a reality. So, here it is, the plant nanny, fully functional. And thank you very much.